Right, we can head into here now. Let's pick up the other ink ribbons while I'm thinking about it. While my inventory's all nice and full. Fucking bees. Right, let's just use this then. That's a green herb, that doesn't matter. Ah, I'm going to need to kill these bees because of the fuel supply capsule, aren't I? Okay, that's fine. There's an old GameCube there. What are they going to be? Really, Mr. Death? There's a fax. Okay, then. So yeah, we'll kill these bees later. Let's grab the herbs. Let's deal with this. I think that's everything in here. Yes, everything in here, cool. So we'll do the well, there's no point doing the fuel supply capsule anyways at the moment because we need to open up the door. Find the bomb switch, yes. That's a good point. Where the hell is the key to open up the rest of the facility? Power room key. Yeah. I wonder where that is. I wouldn't surprise me. What do we got in here then? Just combine those up. That'll be fine. There's another machine in here. The lighter of lighter. Good. Yep, found the red book. That was one of the first items we found was the red book. Way back. So we have the lighter. That's good. There's empty jar number 3. Stun gun. I'll take that. Where's the MO disky thing? It's in here, isn't it? I seem to remember that being a thing. So we need to get the slide filters, the slide cartridge and the slide filters, don't we? Oh, the slide's already in there. So we need the slide filters to get the code for the numeric pad. It doesn't ever change, though, does it? Was it like 9731 or something? No. I can't remember what the code is. Nah, we'll do it properly. Besides, it gives me a chance to show off the slides, right? They're always fun. Well, that is regretful, Mr. Death. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. 1, 2, 2, 3? I don't remember it being one. I don't remember it being that. I could be wrong. Well, I guess it might well be. But we're going to see the slides anyways, because slides are fun. You ever ridden on a slide? Here they go. Okay, so we now have a bucket ton of ink ribbons. That's good. 8462. I thought it was something weird like that. Where's the Magnum? Where the hell is the Magnum? Oh, there it is. So we'll stack those. We shall put some health away. And that's the shotgun, okay. Slide filter. And we can't do that yet. We've got the red book there, as you can see. Okay. And we got one more ammo disc. We must find a third ammo disc as well, actually. Too much health. I don't think... Can you ever have too much health in a video game? You can have loads of health, and you're going to have absolute sugars loads of health. I don't think you can ever have too much health, though, can you? No, I don't think you ever have enough. Alright, then. So, let's have a look through Umbrella's secret reports and stuff. Cerberuses. I tell you what, actually, the dogs, normally they're pretty notoriously horrendous, but so far in this game, they've actually not been too bad for this run. Neptunes have been suspicious. Hunters, we've actually not seen many hunters, although they have resulted in a death. And of course, Mr. Wesker. 8462. Okay, then. That seems to be the code. That wouldn't surprise me. The sharks are evolving, yes. Its evolution is what we're witnessing, not just crazy glitching. We shall take the lighter of lighter. Ah, and there's our cylinder, everyone. Huh. Interesting that that's here. And here's the image editing equipment. Sure. We haven't seen this for ages, right? I'm sure you guys want to see it.
Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
I think, to be fair, I think he was the lucky one. He didn't have to deal with weird glitching tyrants. So I have little sympathy. Right. Is there not an ammo disc box in here? I guess. Yeah, I know. The absolute state of that camera recording, eh? Absolute state of them. I could have sworn there was a slot for an ammo disc down here. I guess not. I know one's in the power area. Oh, I remember where the third one is now. Yeah. Alright then. So we've got about half an hour-ish or so to go of the stream. So we'll see how much progress we can make in that time. We've done everything we can down here now. No more we can do in the labs, which is fine. So, we have options. We can go to the underground section. We can do the lighter bit in the mansion. Or we can go into the residence. None of them sound particularly delightful. We'll do the lighter first because we're going to be in the mansion anyways. And of course, we're still hunting for the shield key for that matter too. So put the acid rounds in there. All right then, let's get going then. Yeah, I think we want to leave the residence till last. As I kept saying, I want to keep the trip through there at an absolute minimum. Resident Evil 0 with the randomizer mod. I mean, that'd be interesting, but there's several areas that you can't, once you leave, you can't get back to, so, that's the useful thing with the way Resident Evil 1 is that there's virtually no areas in the game that once you leave, you can't return to, so it works. Whereas, say, with Resident Evil 0, you can't do anything in the train. You can't do, oh, good news! The bee despawned, everyone, so no more glitching down here. So, yeah, Resident Evil 0 wouldn't particularly work too well. Resident Evil 2 wouldn't work too well either, I don't think. Yeah, it wouldn't really, you could probably make it work, but it'd be very, very fiddly. I mean, it's like even like, you could say like Resident Evil 3, you could perhaps make an argument for doing it, but it would still be pretty awkward. You'd have to like do it in segments, so 1 segment for all of the city, and then you'd have to then segment it out. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 wouldn't really work. So we need to take one of the emblems. Let me try it again. So we need to take one of the emblems so that we can leave. So that we can get to the back down to the fountain area. Right then. So the lighter we need for that bit. Yes, yes, yes. Fucking lightning. Yes, yeah. The room by Young's room, that's the one. Man. Oh, hi, Richard. Yeah, he's still here. Richard's just sitting there in the corner suffering. Nothing I can do about it until I find the shield key, so, Oh, hi! I forgot about you. That was a reaction shot. Okay. Oh, damn it. I have to get onto the correct side, don't I? Is it here? There we go. Shotgun shells. Well, not inconsequential, but as it turned out, didn't need the light to beat the game. As it turned out. Is there something in here? As it turned out, did need the lighter to beat the game. Did need the lighter to beat the game. I'm so glad I decided to check that bookcase. That was inspired, wasn't it? It's almost like I've played this game before. Holy shit, everyone. I did a good thing. I am incredibly tempted to go back down to the labs, but I think given that I've specifically got the stone and metal object, I think we'll carry on with the path we're going. It's just good to have found what we did. I have to go round this way, don't I? I ain't going down there. Actually, no, I can. Yeah, actually, I can. I just realised. Ah, fuck. So, you know when you go into the Death Mask room? That's the way where you pick up the book of whatever it is that has the sword key, right? Now, we picked it up at the very start of the game, which means there's an item spawn down there of some kind, isn't there? But you don't need any more key items for the underground. We've got the last one, which is the shaft. All the rest is kind of rolls on from there, so I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. I'm also... That did not look like that was going to hit for a while, so... pleasantly surprised. These acid rounds are doing a fucking number on these dudes. I do approve. Question. Why did I come this way? Does anyone know why I came this way? I think I had to sort out my inventory, which is true. But outside of that, I'm not too sure. Right, let's dump some stuff. I don't think we need the lighter anymore, so we're going to drop that. We don't need that. I will take the arrow, though. Actually, that's a good point. I'll tell you what we will do. Let's take the arrow, and let's take all the death masks that we've currently got. And we're going to dump this all off while I'm thinking about it. Because inevitably, I'm going to forget. And then I'm going to get annoyed myself. So let's do all of this now while I'm thinking about it. Also, because, again, I keep thinking this door's fixed and working for some reason when I know it's not. And I can't progress through it. I don't know why I keep thinking this. I really don't know. Yeah, we need to go back on ourselves. It's just whatever. It served some purpose. Swing on through here. Yes, this is true. Yeah, actually, you've got a point, Blade. Yeah, there's a point. Well, I mean, I could just guess and eventually get the code. So, technically, I don't need it to beat the game. It just makes life a lot easier. Also, I might want to actually get the head off this before I do this. That's a potential thing to do. Right, these sharks are going to make this obnoxious, I think is the word I'm looking for. So we put the arrowhead into this after nigh on almost 6 hours. We finally are able to put the arrowhead into the stone there. Holy hell. I think the code can randomize to a degree, so... Right, that's the eye mask, which is that one. We've got... That's all of them, I think. It is. Lovely. Beautiful. God knows what's in this, by the way. It could be anything. We've got the no nose, which is this one. So we just need to find the no mouth mask. Okay. Yeah, so this is normally down here. Oh, it's a handgun magazine. Okay, then. Nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting. Still gets it all done, though, right? Okay, then, folks. So I believe it is time for us to go to the underground. Let's just run through here and hope I don't get hurt. That's also the wrong way. Fucking sharks noise. If there's one thing I would take from this series, it might be just watching these sharks just glide across the ground like that, just effortlessly. He's still glitching the wall, which is rather pleasing. Can you imagine this room with, like, Lisa Trevor's or something? Ugh. That'd be obnoxious. Enemies you can't actually kill. Ugh. No, thank you. Alright, so let's go and do this. I must admit, I am looking forward to doing this, but with a room randomizer, though. Because it's going to be like one giant puzzle, is the way I'm kind of thinking it's going to be, when we start randomizing room layouts. That's going to be very, very interesting. It's this way I need to go, isn't it? Yes. And I am looking forward to doing that next week, for sure. I will most certainly be running this with a room randomizer. Without a shadow of a doubt. I keep saying I'll bring something to actually kill you, and then I never actually do. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I imagine the very end part of the game doesn't randomize because that wouldn't make any sense. It would kind of break everything, so I'm pretty sure that one won't be affected. I'm tempted to. I might well have a look at his and just check it out. Get an idea, a taste of what I'm going to be running into. It's not a bad idea. Right, so what is it I said I needed? Let's take the shotgun. Drop this for now. We'll take the shotgun down with us. And we need the... that's it, the cylinder. That's the one. Don't think there's anything else I need, is there? Well, I say that. There is one thing I should probably do. And that is save the game. I got 12 of these things. I might as well use them, right? If Brad gives me a fucking green herb, I mean, holy shit. I might well, like, just wish death upon him and his family. It may happen on stream. I'm tempted to try and... I might well write down room layouts, but I don't know. It's one of those ones where I almost want to try doing it by mind and just hoping that I'm good enough at the game. Is this the right way, folks? This is the right way. I know, actually it can get confusing anyways, but I don't know. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to tackle that yet. This is the wrong way, isn't it? This is the wrong way. I'm talking here. I'm getting distracted. I mean, I imagine different people have different ways of doing it. I would like to think I've played these games so damn much that I would hopefully not get too horribly confused. But I don't know. It depends really on what the seed you get is, because I imagine obviously it's totally randomized, so you might get a sort of a seed where like the map's totally massively open and there's loads of different routes you take, and there might be some seeds that like really streamlines you for the start, for example, just sends you to a load of one-way rooms. So I don't quite know what to expect from that, but it should be it'll be an interesting run that for sure. I mean, this has been interesting, don't get me wrong. But very interesting for different reasons. Most certainly. Alright then. Yeah, us. Get the cylinder. What's the code? 4231. You can, of course, check it by using this, and you can manipulate it a couple of times. And eventually, it will give you the correct code here. But you don't need to do this. But I'll show it off because I can. There you go. And that will tell you that it's 4231. But you can just read it. You can work it out. Who knows where the game might decide to send me. 4, 2... Whoops. Don't give me the cylinder shaft back. Oh, you son of a bitch. Something seems to be missing. Perhaps my brain. There we go. I mean, I imagine there will be plenty of potential for some entertaining laughs in that game. But say... the game might just totally screw me and just send me into some of the worst rooms back after back right after the start. That'd be
Barry?
pretty bad.
Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
Famous last words. Enrico gave me a red herb, I believe. That was a few hours back now.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out.
Sound of bees.
Surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Good stuff. Right then. So, let's go and sort stuff. I must admit, I don't remember this area particularly well. Yeah, Enrico. Yeah, you kind of missed it, I'm afraid. Is there an item below? No, there's actually nothing here. Okay, then.
I'll stay and secure our escape route.
Good old Barry. Good old trustful, dependable Barry. He wouldn't ever do anything bad, would he? No. Right then, so we want to head down this way to trigger Lisa. Take the stun gun. I mean, I won't say no. I'll take my red herb. Yeah, that's fine with me too. Yeah, Lisa Trevor's usually meant to harass you down here. I don't know why she's not. Is it because we've already done the boss fight with Lisa and like quote killed her? I don't know. Interesting regardless. That is certainly not what is meant to happen. Make sure I come up here, grab some goodies. Loads of goodies. Hey, it's the yellow gemstone! We can put that into the tiger statue. I forgot about that puzzle. Ink ribbon, we don't need the ink ribbon. We have enough of that. Alright, so it's that spawn. That's the ink ribbon. Okay. What's the ammo? A blue herb? Sure. I mean, we might swing by there. We'll see. It may not be tonight, though. I'm totally shocked that I'm not going to beat this game in an evening. This is weird. I don't beat a Resident Evil game in the space of an evening. So bizarre. Not used to this, folks. Still guarding the door. If they got a normal day, I would have done. I would probably beat this twice better. I remember it's funny talking about it actually. Mention about Resident Evil 3 and how I had to beat that game 8 times to show all you guys. Yeah, that's where you get the broken flamethrower from, so you can proceed through here. But yeah, you would. Yeah, so I had to beat through that game 8 times total to show you guys everything from that. And like after the first couple of times, I just like was just running through with like infinite ammo, everything, and just magnuming everything. It would still take a good like 90 minutes, 2 hours. Interesting. So Lisa Trevor hasn't triggered, so Barry hasn't left yet, which means he never betrays us. So this game is totally fucked. We have done unspeakable things to this game. It may never recover. Plot twist. You see, Barry was never going to betray us at all. To hell with you, Wesker. It makes me feel kind of bad that Jill turned the gun on him like 4 hours ago. There's now no justification for that ever happening. Does that mean Jill's the villain? Wesker the bad guy. I know. Shocking, right? Now, I assume this is still the broken flamethrower and that this doesn't change. Thank God for that, because that would have been totally obnoxious. Yes, spoilers. Sorry, yeah. Spoiler alert, everyone. Albert Wesker is not all who he seems to be. Who'd have thunk it? Let me drop a couple of these items off, actually, while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we'll just drop all these off. That's fine. Drop that, drop that, drop that. And that's good. I would have been very, very upset if that was a green herb.